Hey everyone, it's Alyssa. Alrighty everyone, so today I will be doing a Q&A part 2. So a couple weeks ago, I had you guys ask me questions from my Instagram story to do a video about it, and I did. I will link part 1 down below, but I did get a lot of really good questions and I want to be able to answer as much as I can, so I thought it'd be a good idea to do a part 2 and answer more of the questions that you guys had for me. Also, I just need to put this out there. I'm in a very good mood because number 1, it is like 80 degrees and so sunny in San Diego right now. I'm just so excited for the weekend. Also guys, I feel like I'm having a really good hair day. I love how wavy my hair is today. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, so I screenshotted quite a few that I didn't get to answer last time. Alrighty, so the first question I'm going to be answering is, how do you get over mental blocks? And I made a video about this a couple years ago and I haven't watched it in a while, so I don't even remember what I said. This is all like fresh information that I'll be giving to you. I have also struggled with mental blocks. I mean, I'm sure every cheerleader, especially people who tumble, you know, it's honestly one of the worst and scary feelings in the world. But I feel like I have been able to overcome mental blocks a lot more. So the reason that this is a pretty prevalent topic for me is because I don't compete anymore. I used to be a competitive cheerleader in All-Stars in high school. We always had to have our tumbling on point. We were always practicing it at practice. We always had tumbling classes that we had to go to, because when you're in competition, you know, like you have to throw your tumbling. But I had a transition because number 1, I took an entire year off of cheer, which was my second year of college. I wasn't doing cheerleading and I wasn't practicing my tumbling that much, so you can imagine me going into college cheer my junior year, now that I'm at UCSD, I was pretty scared to throw tumbling again. I'm actually gonna do a little story time right now. So maybe like 2 months ago, my coach for the first time in forever had us throw our tumbling, right? And you know, because everything's been virtual, we can't virtually tumble in our living rooms. So once we got back to in-person practices, my coach just randomly was like, all right everybody, whoever has tumbling, go to the back of the field and practice it. No excuses, no ifs, ands, or buts, just go. And I stood there and I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't know if I can still tumble. Like, do I stand here and just hope that everyone forgets I can tumble? Or do I go to the back, suck it up, and throw my gosh darn tumbling? I stood there for like 5 seconds and I was like, you know what? No ifs, ands, or buts. That's right, I'm going, I'm making myself go. And with mental blocks, as it is in the name, it's all in your head. It's all mental. It's just you telling yourself you can't do something. But I promise you, it's like, if we've been having this skill for a while, or if we've done it perfectly many times, which is a situation that a lot of people with mental blocks have, it's in our body. We have such good muscle memory. I have not thrown tumbling in a year before, and as soon as I go to the park and just tell myself, okay, I'm just gonna do it, it works out perfectly and I don't mess up. And the thing is, I don't think about it. I think the best thing for me to do personally is just to not think about it and just know that my body knows what it's doing. I just trust myself. You just kind of have to tell yourself, I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I picture myself in a competition setting, or I picture myself in a setting where I've thrown it before. Committing is all you have to do. When you psych yourself out, that's when you bail, that's when you might mess up. My all-star cheerleading coach, he always pushed me really hard. Like if I ever had a mental block, or if I ever didn't want to throw tumbling, our coach would always be like, haha, you're funny, go. Like to the corner, go throw your tumbling. I know you can do it, Alyssa. You can do it, so go do it. And every time he would push me like that, I loved it because someone believed in me, and that's all I needed. That made me believe in myself. So if it's any help, you can imagine me telling you, okay, I know that you can do this. No ifs, ands, or buts. Go throw your tumbling. I know you can do it. You can do this. People believe in you because people do, and believe in yourself. I know you can do this. I know you can throw your tumbling. Whoever needs it, go throw your tumbling. Go to the park, go to the gym. I know you can do this. You are totally capable. You just did it, what was it, a month ago, a week ago? You got this. Your body knows exactly what it's doing. It's just your head. So we just gotta change your headspace. Alrighty, so the next question I'll be answering is a bit different. It's not exactly cheer related, but I know some people do ask me this. It's how did you get into the modeling industry? And I don't know if I've ever explained this completely. I don't talk about modeling too much. Sometimes I include it in my vlogs. I am signed with brand modeling agency under the lifestyle division. So there's different divisions in modeling. There's runway, of course. There's lifestyle, which is very versatile. There's like commercial modeling, and then there's like your kids division, your youth division. And how I personally got into the modeling industry, I have an older sister, and growing up, I always had a huge passion for acting. My sister, she is blessed with like the most amazing genes. Since my sister's dream was modeling, my mom like helped her try to get into the modeling industry. There was a lot of top modeling agencies that really wanted my sister. It was more of a matter of which one she wanted to go to and which one we would like trust the most and things like that. She ended up signing with LA Models, which is a pretty big modeling agency in Los Angeles. So then she signed with Brand, which is the modeling agency that I'm with now. I had gone into the modeling agency with my sister for a little bit. One of the agents there basically scouted me and said, I think you would be great for this division. Like, we would love to sign you. That's basically how it happened. That was an amazing day, an amazing experience. Alrighty, another question I'll be answering says, any cheer hair and makeup tips, please? Okay, so I have a lot of experience with cheerleading hair and makeup. Usually cheerleading makeup is pretty dramatic eyeshadow with lashes, pretty bright blush, and usually red lipstick. And I've been through so many different cheer hairstyles. I've been through the poofs, the teasing, I've been through half up, half downs, low ponytails, curled, straight, and my college right now just does hair down. I've got some experience with this. For hair, I would definitely say find a good hairspray. Hairspray makes a huge difference. Make sure that you use heat protectant as well. Also, if you're getting into cheerleading and you have to start doing hair, find a good curling iron, because different barrel sizes will look good on different people and they'll give completely different looks. I personally like 1.5 inch barrels, sometimes 2 inches, but just look up some YouTube videos on how to curl your hair the best if your program does have curly hair as a requirement. YouTube is honestly the best resource that I have found for learning hair and makeup. That's how I started, that's how I learned everything I know about cheerleading hair and makeup. For makeup, definitely use a primer and a setting spray, because at our cheerleading events, there are gonna be competitions, there are gonna be games. It's all day usually, you're gonna be sweating, so make sure that you use setting spray and a primer. And if you're wearing lashes, which I highly recommend you do, I always wear lashes for games and competitions and appearances, no matter what. I just think it looks just so much more polished. Bring eyelash glue with you and lipstick and powder to touch up in your bag, because you do not want any of that falling short. We do not like the eyelashes hanging off or lipstick on your teeth or smearing. Make sure that you bring like a backup bag with you. Are you married? No. This one, I'm gonna read this question. Do you have any stories about cattiness in high school or college cheer? Girls in cheer and just people in sports in general, there's always gonna be cattiness. There's always gonna be drama. Lucky for me, I feel like my college cheer team now is very, very drama free. I love it so much. But oh my gosh, like back in high school, back when we were all teenagers going through like puberty and people having boyfriends, friendship circles, I'm sure all of you can relate to some drama. Of course, I'm not gonna be saying any names or anything like that. There were these two best friends on a team like years ago. They were like inseparable best friends, attached to the hip. You would think they were like married to each other, ride or die best friends. And always talked about that too. Package deal for sure. One time, or the one of many times, they got into a huge fight. These girls, once they got into a fight, they were ruthless, like ruthless. One of them actually made up a lie, ratted someone out for something, and tied it in with a bunch of lies, and got the other girl kicked off the team. And I just thought that was kind of crazy, because if that's like your best friend and you guys get in like a fight, really gonna like get them kicked off of the team? Okay, this is so off topic. I do feel like a big sister to you guys. I'm always here to talk to you guys about this stuff. So if you want more personal talks like this, let me know, and I'm always here for it. Someone asked for dating advice. I've had like 2 long-term relationships. I'm very single right now. I will put that out there. I know quite a bit about dating and breakups and stuff like that and all in between. But when it comes to dating, just remember that the right person will come to you at the right time. And sometimes it could feel like you're waiting a while and that right person doesn't seem to be coming. You're not sure if you should be dating somebody. It's all very confusing, but I truly believe that every person comes into your life to help prepare you for that end goal person. I think it's good to date and experience like different people. All of that shapes you to who you actually want to be with, and it helps you become more picky, and it helps you create your standard. You could date one person and think, wow, I would have never thought that I would have been into somebody who likes this stuff or somebody who treats me this way, but I really do. So everything really does play into the big picture, and I think every person you date like really contributes to you as a growing person as well. And when you are dating, just really remember to be yourself, because the right person will love you and want to continue to talk to you and build this relationship with you because you are being yourself. And that's how relationships also might tend to fall apart. If you kind of put up a front and you think that you should be acting a certain way, or you think that you should like certain things, which remember to only do that stuff if it is really you, and just know that you are so beautiful on your own and as your own person in your own skin, and the right person is going to fall head over heels for you. Like I promise, like there's somebody out there right now like dreaming about you as a specific person. Like this world is so big. Also, something I want to stress about dating, I know this is very broad question and it was very open-ended, but I'm just like kind of hitting random points, I guess. I think it's best to date when you really do love yourself. I mean, to each their own, and anybody can fall into a relationship at any time. You yourself should just do what feels right for you. But I think practicing self-love and learning to love yourself and be content with yourself is one of the best things that you can do before getting into a relationship or dating anybody. Because a lot of problems that do come up in relationships, I feel like, are sourced from an internal thing. So just remember to love yourselves, guys. Like I love you. All right, so this question asks, what is your favorite part of UCSD? By the way, I love your channel. I love you. I know a lot of my videos specific to UCSD do pretty well, because I don't think there's a lot of people on YouTube that talk about UCSD. So I could totally make a whole nother video about my experience. Where do I begin to answer this question? I'm gonna try to just lay it out there and not go on and on about it, because I am just stupidly spirited about my school. Might be biased because I'm on the cheerleading team and it's my job to love the school, but oh my gosh, guys, I don't think I've ever loved a school more than I've loved UCSD. And I loved high school. Oh my gosh, guys, I had a great high school experience. I loved Canyon. It's gonna be hard to pick a favorite. I'm just gonna, you know, bullet point some things so I don't ramble. The location, 11 out of 10. The weather is amazing and you are right next to so many beaches. I would walk, literally walk from my dorm to the beach. It would take me 3 minutes to run there because I would go on a lot of runs. It's incredible. The sunsets are beautiful every single night. It's in a great location, super chill, super beautiful, a super safe area. And there's so many things to do too. You have like Pacific Beach near you. You have Gaslamp, Little Italy, Coronado. You're in driving distance to so many things. It's filled with so much nature, but then there's so much city life. It's also very chill and laid back and relaxed. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have noticed a difference in me at all, but I literally wake up at least like 3 or 4 times a week and go surfing at like 8 a.m. There's so many good food places. There's so much to enjoy here. Another really important thing I love about UCSD is the environment, specifically the challenging environment. It's a very intellectually smart school for STEM and engineering especially. I'm surrounded by so many intelligent people who balance so many things on their plate and really push me to be a better person. Like, I look at all of my friends who are also like pre-med and doing sports and in Greek life and have jobs and have internships, all these things, and it's just so inspiring to me. It's beautiful. It's such a beach town school. I have so much fun while I'm here. Oh, and also I can approve that the dining hall food is good. Alrighty guys, so those are all the questions I will be answering today. Go ahead and leave any video requests or further questions you have down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're smiling. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.